What's going on, rock stars? Ben Lai here. Welcome back to the RSF Strength and Conditioning Facility, and welcome back to the channel. Given the craziness that's going on in the world right now, we all know that most gyms have been closed and we're currently in lockdown. You know, outdoor play equipment and whatnot has all been banned and off limits to us. So a lot of us are now starting to go a little bit stir crazy at home, wanting to get a bit of a workout in. Now that the giant crazy buying phase of the lockdown has basically ceased and most equipment suppliers are getting restocked and the supply chains are back up and running, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an insight into, setting up your own home gym, your own home equipment, and basically my tips, my choices for what I have in my own garage and what I like to train with at home. So it comes down to basically three things for me. Price is the first one, because obviously I don't want to spend heaps of cash. Second one is value for money. So what piece of equipment is going to be the most versatile? What piece of equipment can I get the most out of? What piece of equipment can I do the most with? And the third thing is storage and space. Obviously, if it was my choice, I love gyms, I love gym equipment. I'd just have a bed and then surround it with gym equipment all in my house. I would sit down on my pec deck eating cereal. I would lie down on my bench press watching TV while knocking out some reps. It's always swole o'clock. But obviously we all don't have that kind of luxury. So the first thing that we're going to look at today is my top pick for a home gym setup. So my be all and end all, and the piece of equipment that I love more than anything else, would be the TRX. The TRX Total Training System basically costs you about $300 brand new, but let's be honest, unless you're a large commercial facility, a lot of the copycat brands that are out there right now and mimic pieces, I find are just as good. You could probably get one of those for about anywhere from $80 to $110. Really, really versatile. You can do heaps and heaps of exercises onto it. You can do, a stack of different workout combinations on them. I think that they are the be all and end all. I love this piece of equipment. Having said that, I'm also aware that not all of us have the luxury of having a larger house or a larger apartment where you can hook this up over a door and have plenty of space to recline it and do all your movements on. And with all the outdoor play equipment also locked down, I know that we can't make it to a park and chuck it over a chin-up bar or a swing set. So this isn't obviously for everybody, but this is a piece of equipment that I absolutely love. And like I said, this will cost you about $300 brand new, but you can get all sorts of secondhand pieces and mimic pieces on eBay and Marketplace for anywhere from, $80 to $110, $120 around there. All right, the next piece of equipment that I have to have in my arsenal is skipping rope. Now I've got a really good quality skipping rope. My skipping rope cost me $200. You obviously don't need to spend that kind of money. My skipping rope came from RX Smart Gear because I can fully customize the rope and the handles. And obviously I'm all about, the pretty bells and whistles. You obviously don't need to do that. You can get any sort of skipping rope. I just find it a good way to get some cardio in between sets, a good way to do warm-ups, good way to do cool downs, good way to do rhythm. Obviously those of you who know me know that kickboxing and boxing has been a big part of my life for a really, really long time. And so I just love skipping. It's a big part of my workouts. And if you're injured, you can't go running, it's raining outside, good way to get, a little bit of cardio in, undercover, and it doesn't take up much space. The next piece of equipment that I would say jumping into your workout regime is a good set of dumbbells. Now, the dumbbells that I am going with is a good medium to heavy set of dumbbells. So pair of dumbbells, the weights that I'm using are 22.5 kilos each. Now, obviously if you want to go a little bit lighter, do that, but don't go so light as that you can do hundreds of reps without struggling. You can use a single dumbbell, you can use double dumbbells. There's a lot of combinations that you can do. And if you really wanted to, you could stop right there with a skipping rope and 2 sets of dumbbells. If you've got this, that is all you need. You can put it underneath your bed. You can just put them into the side of your garage. You won't even notice them. And there is a lot of different workouts that we can put together just using a skipping rope and a set of dumbbells. Set of dumbbells, a good set of dumbbells. You don't really need a really good set of dumbbells, but I would suggest a fixed set of dumbbells, not the ones that screw on and screw off. I like the hex sets because I find them just a little bit more stable if I'm doing push-ups off the ground, renegade rows, stuff like that. But Life Fitness and a lot of the other cylindrical head dumbbells are also really, really good. So you could use those too because again, they are fixed. They don't wobble around too much. Just be smart in the choice of the weight that you're going with. Like I said, most workouts that I prescribe will have 22.5 kilo dumbbells. So that would be the pair that I would be going with. And you can get a total body workout using just those two. A good set of dumbbells costs you probably about $200. You could probably get them secondhand for a little bit less than that. So between the rope and the dumbbells, for me personally, this was $400, and that was it. You don't have to spend any more. You can do all your workouts like that. But if you wanted to go a cheaper rope, you could probably get it for like $30. If you wanted to get a secondhand set of dumbbells, you could probably get them for anywhere from $80 to $100. And that's pretty much under $200 easy workout set. If you've got some money left over and you want to go a little bit more, I would suggest getting a second set of dumbbells. The second set of dumbbells would be half the weight. So I've got 22.5 kilo dumbbells. The second set of dumbbells I have are 12.5 kilos. The reason why I have that is because it allows me to do a little bit more accessory work. You know, biceps, lateral raises, front raises, rotator cuff work. It really just lets me focus on the smaller muscle groups and lets me do some superset work as well. Again, you don't need to have that second set of dumbbells. Just a rope and an initial set or just a TRX will do you. But I'm just giving you an insight into what I've got in my garage gym that I can play with. All right, so 2 sets of dumbbells, a second set of dumbbells, half the weight. You're probably looking at, about $140 brand new. You can get it even cheaper than that. They usually charge by the kilo, anywhere from $4 to $7 per kilo brand new. But again, secondhand, you should be able to pick up some good quality dumbbells now, or just contact the suppliers directly because I'm guarantee you they've got a surplus of stock in now, because everyone who wanted to buy has now bought, and it's a bit crazy out there, so they just be looking to keep moving their stock on. The last piece of equipment that I love is a kettlebell. Super versatile piece of equipment. I love the kettlebell, not just for swings. You don't have to be, super creative and imaginative to think of workouts that you can do with a kettlebell. You got your deadlifts, you got your suitcase deadlifts, you got your swings, your sumo deadlift high pulls, goblet squats, lunges, whatever you want to go with, you can do with a kettlebell. I went with a nice moderate weight, so I went with a 24 kilo kettlebell because I can knock out some good rep ranges and I can use it to get my heart rate up as another form of metabolic conditioning or aerobic work. But you don't need to obviously go with a weight that big. I mean, most men, you guys be sitting in with 20 to 24, ladies anywhere from 8 to 16. I think that's a good rep range for you. And again, if you don't have anything else, you could get away with just a skipping rope and a kettlebell, all right? This is just what I have in my garage because, again, this stuff doesn't take up much space at all. A kettlebell anywhere between $100 and $130. The only thing I would say about a kettlebell is be mindful of the shape and the quality of the kettlebell. I don't like the small vinyl ones. I mean, they're great for swings, they are, but other than that, I don't really like them because they haven't got much weight to them. They haven't got a good firm base on them. I like the pro grade kettlebells. So they are a little bit more expensive, but you can get those cast iron kettlebells from Rogue. They're quite good. Basically just make sure they're not an odd shape. Like I've seen the ones that you can get from Aldi that look like a cowbell, I guess they look like. And I'm not a fan of those. It just comes down to personal preference, but it's entirely up to you. All right. Hopefully you liked this video. Hopefully it gave you some insight into setting up your own facility or your own little home gym. Not for that much money, basically cheap, easy to store, chuck it under. If you like this video, hit the like button. And hopefully next time you can join me in the garage for a throwdown using this stuff. All right. Have a good day.